Yo, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Finn and I make beats. All right, so this time around, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna go back to a program that I used to use a while back, Serato Studio. And I see all these videos with the SLAB, dope machine. At least it seems like it. I haven't had opportunity to try it. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna turn my SP-404 into a SLAB and basically use it to control Serato Studio. I'm literally on a 15-day trial or whatever. I used to use Serato Studio before I went to Ableton. Dope program. I got nothing bad to say about it. So I'm just gonna try to see if I can work my way back into the mix with Serato sample. And yeah, let's just kind of walk through it. All right, so now we are over here inside the plugin. I've already got a contact instrument open, which is Solfi, just to make things a little bit more standard, more straightforward, straight to the point, if you will. Because, when you get in here, this trash drum kit is automatically loaded. I mean, I'm sure you could, that's dope. You can set a default template, but I haven't done that, haven't used this program in so long. So I have contact open, and what you basically do is just find the plugin, drag it to the empty space over here, like literally just drag it anywhere over here, and it loads up the plugin. So I have it open, and then you just have to show this eyeball if it's been minimized, so it shows it. My BPM is kind of wild. Let's go like 84. And you got to make sure playing key is off, or else it's going to treat these as if they're keyboards. The dope part is, as soon as you load it, and you have your SP plugged in, it goes into controller mode. So like now they're all the same color, but if I go back to the default drum kit, you see that it's mimicking the same colors that are on the screen. So the hit percussion is green. That's pretty dope. And then these knobs up here, the second encoder on the SP controls the gain of that drum track. The third one controls the filter, and the fourth one controls the pan. Volume controls the volume. I'm not sure what other things it has, and you got to be on bank E. I'm not sure what this does. Oh, this makes a new scene, actually. That's cool. I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff. I haven't done my research. Maybe I'll do it again before the end of this 11-day trial. But yeah, so I got... Let me just make a quick little drum pattern. I got the quantize off. Let's hear the metronome. How do I double this? Okay. So you just double it by pressing. I was recording, my bad. There you go. And then I just hit this effects button right here, and I can go to my plugins, just throw a little bit of knock on it. What else? Just throw a little bit of RC20 on it. Yeah, so I might do that for the final beat. So now the main, I guess, feature for me of having this is basically having the ability to use Serato sample, or, you know, all the features that Serato, you know, has directly in this DAW. I feel like this might be the first DAW with built-in stem separation. It was the staple for a long time. So let me just grab a random sample. I'm not even gonna look at it. So now we got a sample in here. I'm gonna click find samples. See if it finds some randoms. And then we go back to bank E. Now let me just double the speed, play the beat. What the Oh, because I changed the key, it changed the whole. That's weird. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So I guess I have to adjust it from here instead of the whole beat. Okay. Let me just I'm gonna throw the side chain on from now. This is the built-in side chain. All right, let's try that. So let's double this till it's 8. And then let's go. Let's throw some RC20 on the sample too, just because, why not? Let's go with a channel strip for the last one. I'm just doing random shit at this point. Alright, so let's drag a bassline in. I've been liking this Waves bassline. It's called Bass Fingers. Okay, and now this is where you want to keep the playing key so that it keeps it to the key. But actually, now that I think of it, is it going to be in the right key? Okay, so the sample, oh, it detuned it. Sorry, it transposed it -4 anyways to make it C minor. So I think the whole thing is C minor because I played the drums at C minor. It kept it at C minor. Okay. Okay. So whatever you drag in after you set the key, it will transpose it to match that key automatically. So the bass should be in that key. Yeah. So then you go to song view, and this is your whole song view, and then I believe you go to mix and then master. So now if you want to put any third-party plugins on your master bus, and then these are all your tracks. All right, let's clean this up a bit. Let's get rid of this one. How do you just, is it just, okay, simple as pressing the delete button. Pretty straightforward. Go back to mix, back to master. Okay, here we go. And I think I got to do a little bit of gain staging. I don't know how to control them all at once. Usually you just hold shift and, you know, so I could turn everything down at once. I don't think that's too much to ask. I would like to see a number of the dB situation, you know what I mean? I'm sure it's here, I don't know where it is. And then I could open my library right now, and then I can add some different plugins. I actually saw this plugin on Stolen Drums stream one time, so I bought it. Since we're here, let's go put some of the dust and let's hear it. Okay, so let me see if I can actually record the 404. Okay, so now if I solo this, I mean, it worked, but I don't know how to just solo it. Yeah, well, it's doable. I just don't know how to do it. So anyways, here's the full beat. Let's just take a quick listen to it. Not sure why it's doubling now. Even now, there's like some sort of phasing issue. Not fully sure what I did. I was so close to the finish line and I had to mess it up. So now it's saying firmware update available, but I'm running the absolute newest version of Serato, sorry, of SP, because it's going to tell me that, yeah, new firmware available for Roland SP. And when I go to the download page, it tells me the newest version is version 5.01, so utility system 5.01. Not sure exactly what firmware they're talking about and if that is an issue. If it is, Serato might need to figure that out. Now it's not even working at all. Okay, well, I guess you cannot really turn the SP-404 into a slab. I tried. It's giving me a little bit of issues, but I'm sure there's just a couple bugs that need to be ironed out. This is the final beat. I'll let you guys still hear it. So there it is. It was working at first, and I was getting the control. It still says it's in control mode. Okay, there we go. So it works on the computer It works on the computer keyboard, but not the SP anymore. But anyways, Serato Studio is still a very dope program, very capable program. It's a little bit too, I don't know. It's a little bit too basic in my opinion. It's a little bit too limited for it to be a full DAW. I'm sure I don't need to use all of the features, but more than 16 chops, more than 8 bars per sequence, more than 3 effects per drum track. You know what they say, limitations breed creativity or whatever, which is true to a certain extent, but I feel like I need a little bit more. When I'm working on a computer, if I'm just gonna go standalone, the 404, same thing. It's only 16 chops. I don't know. I don't know. It's dope because it has Serato in it. But other than that, it's a dope program. I would still stick to Ableton if I'm gonna go DAW. I'll still stick to MPC if I'm gonna go standalone or SP-404. Yeah, not for me. Maybe if I got a chance to try out the slab and I didn't have to touch the computer and I could do most of the work on the actual unit, which I've been hearing that's the workflow. But I don't know. I'm kind of I'm kind of I'm kind of conflicted when it comes to this DAW. I've done a lot of damage with it years ago, and it gets the job done, but not for me. Anyways, if you're new here, my name is Finn. I make beats. Peace.